I say 3 things to myself when I'm in my most discouraging moments.
Okay.
Number 1, I remind myself Jesus is with me.
Okay.
And He has all power. He's with me right now on this set. Jesus is with you, Jentezen. Jesus is with you. I don't care what you're facing. Jesus is with you. And number 2, God is at the bottom. Our God, the eternal refuge, is our God. And then it says these words, and underneath us are the everlasting arms. Underneath me, I don't care how far I go down. If I'll look around down there somewhere at rock bottom, you may have hit as low, you may have gone as deep into despair and depression as you can go. But once you hit, the Bible said, underneath, as low as you can go, underneath my family, underneath my marriage, underneath my children, underneath my ministry, underneath my future, when it seems like it's at the lowest point, underneath it all are the everlasting arms of God.
Thank you, Lord.
So I preach to myself, Jentezen, Jesus is with you. Jentezen, God is at the bottom. Somebody needs to hear that.
Yeah.
God is at the bottom. He's not just Lord of the mountains. He's not just God of the mountains. He's Lord of the valley. He even told one people He was going to give them victory because his enemy said their God is just a God of the mountains. But He said, I'm the God of the valleys, and I want you to go fight them in that valley, and I'm going to show them that I can give miracles in valleys. And then the last thing that I tell myself, preach to myself, is Romans says, I think it's the 12th chapter, that says God has given to every man the measure of faith. The measure. In other words, anything you face in life, God has given you enough faith to overcome that situation. And so I say to myself, I preach to myself, Jesus is with me, God is at the bottom, and here's a big one, I have faith for this. I have faith for this. He gave me the measure of faith. You got a bad doctor's report, cancer, whatever, I have faith for this. Talk to it. Talk to it. Preach back at it. I have faith for this. Got a financial challenge? I have faith for this. In crazy times, precarious times as a nation and as business people, but I have faith for this. Faith is important.
Yeah.
That's why Jesus, can I keep going a minute? I feel this.
Come on.
Do you know why faith is important? Think about this. Jesus said to Peter, you are being singled out by Satan himself. He's going to sift you. He's coming after you. And He didn't say, notice what Jesus said to him, and I have prayed for you. And what did He pray? What did He pray? Did He pray his finances would be at an all-time high? Did He pray that he would have smooth sailing and no problems and a wonderful, beautiful life, pressure-free? No. He prayed one prayer. He said, I prayed that your faith fail not. Because if I lose the house, if I lose the job, if I lose this and that and the other, and I still have faith,
Thank you.
I will recover. I will recover. And the other thing is, it just takes a little bit of faith. Size of a mustard seed. You know why? Do you know why David went out and he had 5 rocks instead of 1? He was only fighting one giant. Why did he take 5?
I don't know.
In case he missed. And sometimes the real thing the Lord spoke to me about that was, I never send you into a battle without more than enough.
Wow.
I'll never send you with just enough to meet that need. But when I send you, when you're going in my name, where I tell you to go and facing the giant that I call you to face, then you can know that you already have more than enough. What is it? What have I got more than enough? Faith. So I preach, Jesus is with me. God is at the bottom. I remind myself, God is at the bottom. And then I say, I have faith for this.